this is the best quarter Dubai had for its real estate in history. Hello and welcome to your weekly news dump. My name is Artem, CEO of Akord Properties, and this is your weekly news of Dubai, Dubai's real estate, and whatever I found interesting this week. Please like and subscribe, and let's get right into the news. So, what are the biggest news of this week, really? I'm discovering Chinese cars for myself. My car is still in repairs and will be for a while, so I'm renting a car because Ram wouldn't provide me with a replacement car while mine is being repaired and they're out of parts, so it takes ages. So obviously I'll be selling the car because that's beneath the standards I would expect from the company I spend a significant sum of money on a car with. And not the attitude I would want from the company when you buy their top-of-the-line product. I do own, outside of Ram TRX, I own the most expensive Ram pickup truck, Ram Limited Anniversary Edition. And I would expect that their warranty service for this product would be as luxurious as they position the truck, but it's not. I did not get any replacement vehicle, and I have to rent it at my own expense. So right now I'm actually trying a lot of Chinese cars in rental because they're inexpensive, they're fun, and they're weird. And who would not want that in their life, right? So I drove Jack J7 for the past week. And stay tuned for my social media for what I'm going to be driving this week. But Jack J7 has brilliant interior. Like, it's a brilliant small car, except for one thing. It has a CVT and it slips all the time. Like, it feels like your clutch is gone, right? Every time you try to accelerate at all, it's just not happening. If you want to accelerate fast, that is not happening. Give up. Just waft along like an old lady around town. But if you're looking for a car for somebody who's not a driving enthusiast and wants just a comfortable car with a massive screen and comfortable seats to put around town, this is a brilliant little runaround. It costs almost nothing. I don't know, look it up, whatever it is in your country, but it is cheaper than pretty much anything else on the market. And it's great. I mean, seats are comfortable, interior feels very nice with nice artificial leather. Great car. Otherwise, we're still hiring a lot and working hard to hire people. Once again, you think you're a great broker, drop me a message. On to the news then. So this article from Arabian Business talks about Barari and how it's the next big thing for luxury real estate market. And I think I mentioned Barari in previous episodes, but God, I love this place. It's a garden in Dubai. It's the only place in Dubai you can be in a forest or feel like you're in a forest, right? It's a fairly old development, but it was done correctly. It was done right. It was done by people who plan to live in there and to live in there long term, and absolutely, absolutely stunning. Please check it out at some point. It's incredible, beautiful and stunning, and I have nothing negative to say about it. And yeah, honestly, it wasn't advertised as much, and it was kind of forgotten about because it's not as trendy as the Palm Jumeirah and it's not seafront, so people didn't look into it that much. But it's the only one which didn't see any crazy boom in sales and crazy boom in prices. And don't get me wrong, prices there grew significantly, but not everybody in the know, so there's no this rabid demand for it like it is for Palm. But not for long, trust me. More and more investors into luxury in Dubai become very sophisticated and more people asking us about Al Barari, asking my colleagues and my competitors who I meet and talk to about Al Barari. And now I get a question from one of my team about, oh, Al Barari thing, what you know, what do you think? I get those questions now weekly, and it's only gonna get increase in quantity and before everybody knows what it is, and it will be my next I told you episode, okay? Next time I will be doing I told you so will be about Al Barari, and you'll see it, right? I've done it before, I'll do it again, okay? Like I always do, I speak about this project, which I say is the next big thing, but people say, no, I'll go with the old tested one and old tried one. And what they get average growth, and the people who listen to me get great growth. So reach out to us. We'll find you a great villa or a townhouse in Al Barari. Will cost you an arm and a leg, but you'll sell it much higher price. If you don't know Mohammed Al Abar, you should. That's the guy who was at the very roots of Dubai becoming a luxury destination and millionaire and billionaire magnate. He himself is from real estate background. He's a massive real estate magnate, and this is a very interesting opinion piece, unusually negative for somebody of his stature and his, position, where he's a Dubai's cheerleader, really, and at the end of the day, he usually would go with only positive things to say. And here, the weirdly negative take is Dubai is overcrowded with millionaires. Too many millionaires are in Dubai right now, and possibly, quite likely, actually, pretty much definitely, he is correct. He is correct that Dubai is at its wit's end with its resources regarding ultra luxury and super luxury offerings. If you come into Rolls-Royce dealer, every broker there is either balding or has gray hairs. They are too stressed, they're selling too much, they barely can handle the demand, right? A lot of people are looking for anything. You're looking for sometimes enjoying, let's say, a rooftop lounge with obscene pricing. And you call them in, okay, I would like to book a table, put a deposit up for next Saturday, and the price is obscene. At this price, you don't expect it to be booked out a week in advance, right? And it is. And genuinely, right now in Dubai, you start seeing millionaires competing more and more for luxury goods. I refuse to buy Hermes myself. I only accept it in gifts from people who are willing to queue for Hermes store. I refuse to queue for a luxury store. Simple as that. Only once I queued for Cartier, and because I wasn't buying anything for myself, it was a gift for a business affiliate, for a partner who done incredible job, and we wanted to show our appreciation. And I was queuing on behalf of Akord. I wasn't queuing on my own behalf, so that's fine. But for myself, I'm not doing that. All right, it's beyond me. I'm about to spend enough money with you guys to pay salary for your sales associate for 3 months, and you're asking me to queue? No, thank you. Not interested. And I'm not coming into your store to just window shop. If I'm coming to any of those stores, I'm coming to buy something, okay? Dubai has limited resources. Like anywhere in the world, resources are limited, right? Less so in Dubai, but still, apparently, there's enough millionaires flowing into Dubai to stretch its resources thin, right? I somehow find it kind of absurd and absolutely hilarious. But, oh well, this is where we are. Let's see where it takes us, but I believe it will be the same story as you'll see with Rolex dealership, where you cannot acquire it. You simply can't, right? And there will be some kind of a new barrier of entry to join the Dubai's elites, right? And it's going to be harder in the future. market will correct itself, but it will slow down the growth of the city. But once again, Dubai could benefit from a healthy slowdown of the asset appreciation. I don't mind that. That would actually stabilize the economy and make my job easier, because I would be able to predict more reliably the profits for our clients. Because right now, sometimes things just shoot up randomly, right? Or they shoot up way more than you would expect. And I come to a client and I'm telling, oh, no, don't worry, you'll get your 10% a year return on investment. And they come back with 16 and they're happy with the money, but they're mad at me that I made their financial planning incorrect. And I can understand that. That's fairly annoying, right? And hopefully that will be the stabilizing limiting factor we actually waiting for in Dubai. So I'll be following this situation and update you when I see something new. So Dubai Hills Estate, they are appreciating at the rate which is lower than the citywide rate and which is lower than average. And in one way you would say that's very unexpected, because we know that Emar is always appreciating more than average, is always producing very successful, very well appreciating and very sought after communities. And we would say, oh, something's wrong. Usually at the surface level, we would be saying, oh, infallible Emar failed, done something wrong, something's off, not on top of their game, what's going on? Be worried, right? Well, what's going on is actually a few levels deeper than that. I always, when the question of Dubai Hills Estates comes up in discussion with our potential investors and our customers who are looking at it as an investment platform, I always tell that this is a completely different kind of product, and this product is very much only targeted for local residents, for people of middle and upper middle class of Dubai who live in Dubai year-round, who have families here. This area is focused on great parks, great amenities for children, schools, kindergartens, great mall, which is also very much focused on family entertainment and your daily, weekly shopping needs. This area is very much livable for somebody who lives and works in Dubai. And no tourists come there, no tourists ever go there for vacation. They don't stay in Dubai Hills. Dubai Hills is only long-term rent, but it being tied to residents, not to fashion-driven tourists, make it more stable. So yes, it appreciates slower, but slow and steady wins the race. So I always recommend it in context of 10 or 15-year investment. I believe it will beat many other areas 15 years in, right? That's where it's performing long-term investment. And where it's performing is when you do a whole real estate portfolio in Dubai, get yourself something in Dubai Hills Estate to hedge and to stabilize your investment value, right? This is the most stable area in Dubai. This one will be there no matter what. Its values will be solidly appreciating or holding no matter the economic situation of Dubai. It just relies on Dubai existing as a functional city, and that's it. At the end of the day, this is expected because it's a very different area in Dubai, and this is the area which is only designed for long-term rent investment for you. Could be interesting for you if you want to move to Dubai and live year-round. It's actually a great place to live. I know a lot of people who enjoy living there, especially if you got a family. And it's a long-term investment. It's very stable, very reliable. So this slower growth rate actually offset by higher investment safety, lower risks. On to the next news. Now we know for a fact that Dubai home prices jumped nearly 20% in the third quarter of this year. Absolutely great news. This is the best quarter Dubai had for its real estate in history. And keep in mind, everybody told me 2022 never will happen again. That's where it stops. That's the biggest boom in Dubai's history. Now 23 is beating every record, right? And 24 will be probably just like that. We need to understand that it's a mix of marketing and obviously the hype growth, and it is the mix of the actual growth supported by a lot of real factors like this year we already had 8 million tourists visit the city, right? Millionaire population in Dubai nearly doubled. I mean, incredible numbers, and they support this growth, and that's what's happening. I'm pretty sure the fourth quarter will be even higher because right now it looks like the market is accelerating very quickly. I cannot hire fast enough. I cannot recruit fast enough. I cannot work fast enough to cover everything we need. And this is a great position to be in. Although I would like to make more money because I reinvest everything back, right? But at least we're going to get a new nice car shuttle by after Christmas for tax reasons. Outside of that, once again, whenever they tell you it's a bubble, remind yourself, if it was a bubble, it would burst by now. So I think we mentioned Aldar before as a Abu Dhabi developer, and stands to reason we will be talking now Abu Dhabi real estate as if we're talking Aldar, but there is no rhyme and reason to what we're doing, so no. Aldar is actually expanding to Dubai and building their first development in Dubai. Where they're building is not the most popular area, but what they're doing is mostly villas and townhouses, which makes perfect sense. They're very good at that specifically, and they call it heaven. Very, understated name, isn't it? It's just heaven, right? Very understated. What they're focusing on is they're going to have great spa facilities, great Zen gardens, meditation areas, a lot of greenery is planned, and quite frankly, they're going for high levels of sustainability as well. So that will be a change of pace for Dubai. It will be a much welcome retreat area. So for people who are into that, that's a very valid place to be, and it then makes much more sense to be out of the way from the noisiest areas, right? And I think they're making the right bets, because the other place which has this kind of Zen meditation wellness focus is Ketura Reserve, and that's sold out. Good luck finding a villa. No, it's sold out and nobody's reselling. That's the scariest part. So everybody wants it for themselves. So I think Aldar done their homework. Let's see what happens. The most important bit of news this week, of course, is the list of 6 fun neighborhoods to visit and to have a walk outdoors, because finally scorching heat is over. You can be outside in Dubai. I missed it a lot, and let's see what What's On tells us are the best spots. So the number 1 is Al Seif. Al Seif is like the old town, and the funny thing is it's not really the old town. It was built to look exactly like the old town, but the attention to detail and the love letter to their own culture they built in there is so good that it feels authentic. It feels right, and I only visited very briefly, and I really regret that. Honestly, next time I'm out in town and want to have a walk, that's where I'm going, right? That's where I'm going. Beautiful spot, a lot of shade because it's the classic Arabic style kind of town. So the streets are fairly narrow and it's all shady and nice and cool. And right now it's perfect spot to be outside. Full on board with that. The next one, Ulster Avenue. They say a lot of art galleries and independent coffee shops, so Shoreditch, right? Essentially over-gentrified hipster stuff. I should visit it. I lived in Shoreditch. I helped to gentrify it. I mean, blame me for that, but honestly, we created a monster. When I moved to Shoreditch, it was better, way better. Now it's kind of theme park themed after Shoreditch, really. So next one is Blue Waters. Blue Waters is amazing. A lot of restaurants, nice walking areas. Everything from McDonald's to Michelin stars for any budget. Can access it by foot from JBR via a beautiful walkway bridge, fully pedestrian bridge going over the sea, over the canal, and actually a great walk to have. My mom was staying in JBR right across from Blue Waters last year, and she absolutely loved it for going for a run or a walk, and that's an amazing spot, really. Next one is City Walk in Dubai. Yeah, honestly, if you're from London, don't go there. You'll be disappointed. Don't like it. I mean, it's kind of like, if like Disney built a London, but did it on a budget, that's what you get. Dubai Design District, haven't been there yet. It's a new contender being developed right now and very up and coming place right next to downtown. Very cool and hip. Definitely worth a visit to explore. Once again, you can listen to me, but the best way to work it out, go out there, explore Dubai, visit Dubai and see for yourself. It's actually incredible how different it is in different places, and you can get very different experiences and everybody can find something they're actually looking for. And the last one is JBR, the obvious JBR. Jumeirah Beach Resort, the JBR is the go-to. It's the go-to for most people. I don't like to go in there because it's riddled with traffic tourists. It's a little too much for me, honestly. I get overstimulated and grumpy, just like a child. Well, I am a man-child, so... But yeah, JBR, right on the beachfront. Can go there for a walk, enjoy yourself, slowly flow into the dinner, and then go into drinking in a beach club. Incredible place to be. A little old, a little dated, nevertheless, very fun. But keep in mind, very popular. So that's it for today, and if you made it this far, please like and subscribe. I don't believe you watched the whole video just to make yourself suffer. I just assume you kind of liked it, so once again, like and subscribe, and see you next week.